Let's see if we can find a hidden treasure of a deck with Eudora Paladin. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be using Ursel as a way to enable Eudora's high-cost spells. This will allow us to get multiple uses of all the individual spells, hopefully allowing us to finish off our opponent that way, while also relying on some fun random RNG cards, such as Espionage, in order to maybe give some variety to our gameplay. Now, it is worth mentioning that this deck is not really that great, but it is a lot of fun, especially at its core is essentially the most Hearthstone-y deck that you could have, which is a style of Thief list. Now, for the one guide of the list, you are going to be looking for Knick-Knack Shack, Robocaller, or Espionage with Sea Shill. Outside of this, you'll be looking for early game removal tools such as Consecration or Draw Power cards. Now, with all being said, let's get some game. All right, time for a game against Rogue. I am actually kind of curious of how this is going to play out. I'm assuming it's going to be for Rock Rogue. It 90% of the time is. I've been trying to experiment with a bunch of different Rogue decks. I know I just uploaded one, but I wish I could find something that actually felt really, really good in Rogue that wasn't for Rock Rogue. I just really don't like the card. I'm sorry. I know the card can win you games. Oh, honestly, this opener, not terrible. But yeah, I know the card did. Oh, Quest. Okay, that's interesting. I know someone suggested in the comment section of the last video, since it was the Rogue video, trying to do AFK with Quest Rogue. And I was like, that is an interesting idea, because you could also use like Elise in order to get a second AFK and then like flood the board with a bunch of like stealth minions that your opponent probably won't be able to deal with. You also have to survive a turn, but you know, hopefully you will be able to survive a turn if you do something like that. But yeah, definitely something that I am considering. We might actually do that sooner than later while I'm thinking about the idea, truth be told. Because I am kind of running low on ideas for decks, and that was a really fun one. I think the order of decks that we're going to be doing, though, is probably going to be Hunter, then Priest, and then maybe the Rogue list when it comes to uploads after this. Yeah, summoning down Eudora, because why not? And there's Cultist map. But yeah, I'm glad that the new set is coming out. Also, by the time this was recorded, all the priest cards got revealed, and if you were a fan of that Draenei priest list that I put out not too long ago, I think, honestly, Medivh fits perfectly in that list. You're probably running him over Ceaseless Expanse, is the truth there. So that could be a lot of fun, actually. There's a lot. Every single class that has been revealed so far, there has been at least one thing that I enjoy in the class. I know, like, okay, by the time this goes up, the Druid well, most of the Druid cards will be revealed. So maybe that statement changes. But for the most part, I think it should stay the same. Okay. I mean, him copying the Eudora is actually kind of funny. I don't know if it's going to come up, though. It might. Okay, we slam this down. We get a 1 mana version of this that gets rid of both. That completes our side quest. Oh, Book of the Dead is pretty nice. I do realize also, like, I mean, this is just like a really, really nice combo of cards. I was going to say, I do realize if we chose the Annoy, whatever, the 8-cost spell, we'd actually probably be in a pretty good position against Rogue, since they don't usually have a lot of AoE. And if they manage to get rid of it, like, if we got it with Ursel, you know? I don't actually know, like... truth be told, I haven't looked too much at Quest Rogue. I've tried it a few times, but every time, whatever unique idea that I've had to make it work just didn't feel great, and then I scrapped it right away. I think the AFK idea is probably, like, theoretically the most consistent that you'll probably going to be able to get, but I could be completely wrong. That could be a fun idea. I really do like that idea, because AFK is also another one of those legendaries that I've been trying to do something with. But every time I think about something to do or use her in, I'm like, I could do, like, a billion other things that would be a lot better. Okay, I'm just trying to get some cards out of our hand so we can draw more cards. I kind of want an AoE, truth be told, too. I should have attacked first. That was a dumb mistake, though. Oh, that's fun. That's a version of Ziliax that you don't see that often. That's a neat little, I guess, trick. Okay, there's a Shadow Step. Oh! That could be problematic, actually. Because we'd have to clear everything out. Bob as a top deck would be pretty nice. Okay, that's not Bob, but, like, could be Bob. Consecration. All you can eat. Okay, something cool off of all you can eat, please. Seashell. Oh, okay, that's... Oh! That is really neat, actually. Did I miscalculate how many or how much damage we'd have? I'm just going to pass it. I'm just going to pass it and hope the big taunt. Also, this is another card that I've been wanting to do something with, but I don't know. I haven't. The reason why we're doing a Hunter Day is because there's a lot of, like, Hunter ideas that I would love to, like, cover. I just haven't settled on one that I enjoy the most. I mean, the funniest thing is, like, if we got Ursel as a top deck. Actually, we'd have to, like, empty out our hand completely in order to get to the Ursel to matter. Hey, there's Ursel. How can I... Oh, Bob. Bob does delay the turn by a turn, or the game by a turn. We can go face. And then I'm going to coin out Pure Cold to freeze them out completely for a turn. Okay, what we really need to see off of Grifta is, like, mind control. I think that just straight up wins us the game. The Divine Shield might make this a little bit harder to make work how we want it to work. Because that wakes up Lightning Bolt. Okay, come on. Give us mind control. You know what? 6 damage is pretty nice too. Because, hang on, how much damage do we have? We got 7. Oh, 7 plus 6. Oh, we got game. Like, actual perfect game right here, right now. Let's go. I almost want to... I'll keep all 3 of these. I did not need the second flashlight, though. Five. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Please. 1 and 2. Oh, such a nice combo. Okay. We just need to slam down the She-Shill. And then next turn, we can slam down the Eudora. Unless we top deck... Oh, it's Starship. Oh, actually, funnily enough, this deck has a weird, like a kind of funny matchup against Starship in particular. Because we, in theory, could get the silence and just keep silencing the board and destroying the board with Ursel. Pure blood, okay. Actually, I think that's the common way to build starships right now. Oh, and espionage. Oh. I will take that in a heartbeat. Equality and mishap. Theoretically, this is good for later. If we get a card that we can slam down instantly like this, we'll just use it. Okay. I think this is a weird matchup where we would be looking for those silences. Oh, actually, grabbing this and... Oh. I have a sneaky suspicion grabbing Embers is going to, like, backfire, but it would be really, really funny to, like, not have it backfire. To be fair, it's only 24 damage each time. She-Shill. The one thing I wish this deck had was a way to, like, bounce this back. Because if we had a way to bounce her back, we could get, like, multiple quests online. We're just looking for Ursel. That's truthfully all we're looking for here. $50-50 hit for bigger or low. Never mind. There's a manager. I'm going to do this. We're looking for draw. Ursel? Oh, right. I forgot we also shuffled a shit ton of cards into our deck. That might become a little bit of a problem. Okay, coin. We're at 9 cards in hand. This is going to look bad. We're going to do it like this. Metal detector, costume. Okay, okay, okay. If this can be a charge. Okay, draw 2 isn't bad, actually. Yeah. If I get even closer to where, or having everything done, I might start leaking some details on the next model, too. Probably shouldn't, but eh. I can only hold my excitement for showcasing that in for so long. Okay, how am I doing this? I think we're using this. Then we're using Panther Mask on this minion to draw 2. Okay, that's actually... Oh, well then. That actually is pretty nice. Like, this shouldn't... Oh, this will draw Ursel, right? And nothing else? Okay, never mind. I miscalculated. Go base. But the next turn we can Ursel. They're at... The funny thing is, if they don't get rid of our board, we're actually in a really nice position. Oh, and if we slam down Ursel with Go with the Flow, oh, that actually is pretty nice. Because this will be 27 damage. I had a sneaky suspicion nothing would survive here, but that's okay. And we can still trade with this. I hate randomly generating that card just because, like, it ends up doing nothing 90% of the time. Actually, I'm going to save this one for later because then we can use... Oh, we're only at 9 cards in hand. Because this is still going to be 24 damage. Basically, the idea here is, like, we can, at any point, equality consecration. Actually, we might have game next turn if they don't have exactly Exodar or launch this. I mean, I think we have game. Wait a second. Did we finally manage to do what I've been trying to do, like, all night long? Okay, this hits face. These gets rid of these two. Oh, I missed out on a little bit of damage. That's okay. Because we can do this. We did it! Let's go! Okay. Oh. Honestly, like, this is one of the better hands that we can ever see in this deck. Knick-Knack Shatlick says draw. And then we also, like, can do espionage into armaments. Like, I like the idea behind this deck. I just don't think it's that great. I'll have to clickbait it in some form or fashion. I actually already had the thumbnail done, I'm not going to lie, for this deck in particular. Sometimes... Oh, it's dragons. Interesting. Huh. Neat, I guess. Yeah, I mean, as long as we get the Eudora online quicker, we're in a good position. Okay, there's snatch and grab. I'm going to slam down Knick-Knack Shack. We're going to hit in here one more time. And then we will espionage into armaments, I think, next turn. Or we could just hit the Knick-Knack Shack and see what we get. No, we'll save the Knick-Knack Shack for later. Shuffle those into the deck, draw in our card. Gives us equality, which is good, and photosynthesis I can actually use too. Like, that's not a bad, like, random generation card here. Oh my god. I really hope they don't have exactly... I'm trying to think of what the card's name is. Is there a way... I really shouldn't have used all these cards this turn, but that's okay. I really don't... I hope they don't have exactly fly off the shelves. Because if they have exactly fly off the shelves, we're kind of sad. It depends on how big that fly off the shelves is. Don't have the second one, though. Wait. I can't tell what... okay. Just gonna use that. I mean, petty theft is kind of funny. Discover? Oh. Oh. Wait, why did this only get one? It should have gotten all the bonus effects, right? I'm not crazy when I say, like, this shouldn't have only gotten one, because... Alright, now that we're through the game, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how did the deck perform? Not that great. The deck was pretty slow for what it actually wanted to do with Eudora. However, there are some funny games that you can get using espionage in this list, thanks to the tourists of Lynessa. This will allow any of the one-cost spells that you randomly get that are normally high cost to be extremely high rolling, making that quite enjoyable and, honestly, a reason why to consider this deck a hidden gem if you're looking for fun. Overall, though, if you're looking for a winning deck, don't try this one out. But if you are just here for the fun factor, then it is great. Now, like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.